Truthful lips endures forever, but a lying tongue lasts only a moment. Proverbs chapter 12 verses 19. Hello family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Let's make the good old mackerel fish jollof rice, aka tinapa jollof. It is so easy, quick, and so delicious. It's gonna remind you of grandma for sure. So please kindly stay tuned and let's get right into it. So as usual, I'll list each and every ingredient down below in the description box. What I love about this tinapa jollof is you only need few ingredients, no need for blender. You can just use your asanka and you're good to go. So what I like to do first is to chop my onions into smaller sections. I'm going to now go ahead and do same with the ginger and garlic. Once I'm done, I'm going to now go ahead and transfer this in my asanka, and I also have some habanero peppers as well. I'll add a little bit of aniseed and rosemary, very important in my jollof rice recipes. So I'm going to go ahead and grind it. It's exactly the consistency we're going for. It doesn't need to be very smooth. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside and begin with my jollof base. So in my pot, I'm going to add just a little bit of oil. You don't need too much of it, and it's garlic oil, by the way. It's so good. And I'm going to add my sliced onions. I'm going to fry this until they're very nicely caramelized, as you can see, and then I'll go in with my tomato paste. I'm using just 3 grams of tomato paste. You don't need too much of that. And I also use some chopped tomatoes, chopped and canned tomatoes. That is also around 450 grams of it. Okay, that is all the tomatoes I'll be using in here, and I have about 5 cups of rice. That is it. I'll rinse my bowl and add a little bit of water, cover it, and allow this to cook for just about 3 minutes, and then we come back and add our blended ingredients to the tomato base. Amazingly delicious. It smells so good already, and I absolutely love it. It's just reminding me of grandma's kitchen. That's exactly how she will make her jollof. Very quick and easy, no need for any gadgets or any salt. Okay, just your asanka and you're good to go. Just go ahead and rinse your asanka with a little bit of water as well. Drop everything here and add your canned chopped tomatoes. It is so easy like this. If you're using fresh tomatoes, do the same thing. Just make sure you are chopping them into very fine sizes. Okay, we're using canned mackerel and we're using the stock that comes with it. Do not discard it. It's so good in your jollof rice recipes. Remember, you're not using stock at all, so this is very important. Add that here right at this stage. Add 1 dried bay leaves. Go in with your fish bouillon or chicken bouillon, any bouillon that you have. Love me some curry powder and nutmeg all the time in my jollof rice. So yes, I'm adding that as well. I'm going to also go ahead and make sure I stir it very well together. Add a little bit of water, and I'm now going to cover it, and I'm going to allow this to cook very well. Intensive cooking for the next 20 minutes. Okay, but make sure you're doing this on a low to medium heat. It's very important. This is the whole amount of mackerel that I got in this can. It was so huge, so amazing. This was a gift from my mother-in-law. It's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this kind of mackerel fish. It is all the way from Italy, and you can see the amounts, very huge sizes. You don't have this type of mackerel in its brine sauce or juice, you can also go ahead and use the regular geisha in a tomato sauce. It's absolutely fantastic as well. Okay, just that, make sure you divide it into 3 sections, mash 1, put 1/3 of it at this very stage. Make sure you stir it gently together, taste for salt, add it here and cover it, and allow this to cook for the next 5 minutes on a very low to medium heat. Okay, all what we want to achieve is make sure everything in this pot gets to really uniform and intensify the flavors all in one. Absolutely great. So while that is going on, go ahead and wash your rice. So now the rice is perfectly washed. Let's go ahead and check on our stew, which is, by the way, now doing amazing. Okay, you can see that there's not too much oil in this stew and everything is just so uniform. Go ahead and drop in all your rice here. Make sure you stir very well. This is important, so stir very well. Make sure everything is very well uniform. Remember, we divided our mackerel in 3 different parts. So the second part is going on here, right here at this stage, and we're going to add the last part later. Yeah, so go ahead and stir gently together. Make sure everything is very nicely uniform and add a little bit of salt according to your preference. The amount of salt used in this cooking is just a tablespoon, and it should be according to your preference all the time. Okay, if you like less, add less. If you add more, then definitely that will be good, but I think a tablespoon is good enough. I'm going to add a little bit more water to this and go ahead and make sure it cook for the next 20 minutes, but be checking on it. This is jollof rice. It needs some princess treatment. You need to be checking up on it all the time. Turn it around and always make sure you're doing this on a low to medium heat. At the second point of checking, you're now going to add the very last part of your mackerel fish in here. Stir gently so that it will be everywhere in the rice and its aroma is just so lovely. Once you're done, go ahead and cover your rice with a parchment paper and cover it all around and make sure you cook it for the next 15 minutes on a low to medium heat. After 15 minutes, I realized I need extra 5 minutes more, and once I cover it and for another 5 minutes, and voila, my rice was ready. So good. This tinapa jollof was hitting on different spots, so delicious, and I need you to really try it. We're going to pair with some grilled tilapia fish, some very nice garden salad, and it was just incredibly delicious. Look at that color, look at that rice, so good. I hope you'll try this and I hope that you enjoy it so much. A perfect jollof rice to face all the World Cup matches. It is absolutely insanely delicious. You don't have to do too much and it's just so good. Reminds you of grandma, doesn't it? Please try this recipe and I know that you're not going to regret it at all. So thank you so much, family, for watching right to the end. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again, and as always, know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.